Welcome back to my channel. What is up, YouTube? Let's address the elephant in the room. I dyed my hair. It is now black. What do we think? Because I am loving it. With that out of the way, today we are talking about a struggling topic that is personal, a little bit medical, and that could affect my life as well as my fiance's life. We are talking about my journey to getting pregnant. This is going to be a long journey because I have been diagnosed with PCOS. PCOS is a hormonal imbalance that 1 out of 10 women have, and it can also cause irregular levels of insulin in the body. Symptoms of PCOS include cysts like ovarian cysts, which for me were very, very painful, missed or irregular periods, which I had both, weight gain or unable to lose weight. Once again, I have had trouble losing weight, either fluctuate or I don't lose anything at all. I just gain. Irregular insulin levels and also fertility issues, which I'm having fertility issues. I have not seen videos or any posts about other women posting about their story on how they were diagnosed or how they are treating PCOS, or even if they had fertility issues, what they did to be able to have children. And it is very lonely. It is a very lonely time, and I'm confused on what to do. I don't know answers. I don't know who to talk to about this other than my doctors. And this is the reason that I'm sharing my story, because if any other women are going through what I'm going through, they should not be alone. They should be able to ask questions to someone who is not a doctor, someone who is not going to put it in medical terms, and be able to get answers on how to help, how to be able to have kids, how to treat PCOS. So here's my story. At the age of 22, I started having ovarian cysts. I was having terrible stomach pains, and we thought it was my appendix because it was always on the right side. Well, come to find out, there was a cyst on my ovary, and no doctor could tell me what it was. They either said, oh, you need to go to the OB, or it's just anxiety. During this time, I was working at a daycare center, and I had 11 kids to care for by myself. So being out of work or being in work and having this pain was not possible at all. After months of going to hospitals to see how big my cyst is, if it ruptured, if it moved, if I have another one, I decided to go ahead and make my OB appointment. At that appointment, I was told that birth control would help keep the cysts away and to lose weight, to eat healthy, to move, and to just maintain a healthy diet and a healthy life. 8 months had passed and I was still taking birth control, but I had noticed some new symptoms. I was having days where I couldn't even get out of bed because I was so dizzy. I felt like all the sugar in the world could not help me. So I looked up my symptoms and PCOS had popped up, and I started to question what the doctors were saying. In April 2025, I was diagnosed with PCOS, but I was not told anything about it. I wasn't told how to treat it. I wasn't told what it would do to my body. I was not told what it actually was doing. Once again, I was told, lose weight, take your birth control, you'll be fine. In September 2025, I started having issues with the birth control. I was not eating right. I was very nauseous. I was still having days where I couldn't get out of bed. And being a caregiver to a little one, I needed to get out of bed. I needed to be able to take care of her and to make sure that she was getting her needs and also take care of myself. My fiance and I had also talked about wanting to start having kids after the wedding, and we noticed that just doing it normal was not helping. I was scared that I could not have kids and that I was going to be told that I could not have kids. So I scheduled another OB appointment, this time with a different doctor, to talk about my birth control and also to see what I can do to see if I can have kids. The thing about the birth control is I had to take the birth control to be able to have a cycle, to be able to have my period, to be able to ovulate on time and be able to have the full cycle instead of missing cycles over and over and over. At this appointment, we threw the birth control away and decided to schedule a fertility doctor appointment for the next day. At this fertility doctor appointment, I was told more about PCOS. I was told about the insulin issue and irregular levels, and I was also tested for diabetes, which I do not have, thankfully. Right now, I'm on a medication to try and start my cycle without birth control. If it fails, then we try something else. If it works, then I go on with the next medication, which is to help me actually ovulate for me to be able to have kids. My top 3 fears during this process is 1, not being able to conceive and never being able to have kids. 2, conceiving but having many miscarriages. Or 3, conceiving and having a very high risk pregnancy to the point that I'm either stuck in bed or I get hospitalized for half of my pregnancy. During my journey, I am going to do little updates here and there. That way, once again, if anybody is having the same issue, they will see what I'm going through, they will see what I'm doing, and they will decide if they want to go the same route or if they want to try something new. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to have an update very soon. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.